Hello, it's Kirby
and Dana
from KJF-TravelAdventures, and we're on day 7 of our 12-day Colorado road trip.
Full disclosure, we forgot to do an intro.
It's actually day 10.
But rewind, day 7.
Day 7, we're going to Arches.
Yay!
Let's go.
In front of us is our first fun formation. Can you see the penguins here?
I can't.
I know, we're in the desert and they don't live here, but if you look at the rock standing a little bit to our right, you'll see 3 penguins standing side by side greeting us into the park. The one on the left has his beak pointing left.
I can't even see it.
Started 300 million years ago. The large basin that formed this region was covered by inland seas. I say seas because these seas evaporated and refilled 20...
This is Park Avenue because early park visitors thought these rock formations looked like the New York City skyline. The rock on top of Balance Rock is the size of 3 school buses.
Continues to erode. Our next stop after this will be the windows.
It's really cool. Our GuideAlong said this is where Indiana Jones was filmed.
So we're gonna go check it out! opted not for the Delicate Arch hike right now. It's 3 miles round trip and very strenuous, but they have a viewpoint that's a much easier stroll to, so we're gonna go check that out now. There are actually 3 ways to see Delicate Arch. The very strenuous 3-mile hike, a very easy viewpoint, which we missed, and a moderate in-between hike, which is what we ended up doing.
We went to the Delicate Arch viewing point and took the longer of the trails. They said it was strenuous. They weren't kidding. But we did it.
Arches National Park is huge. We were already over there. That's where Balance Rock is, and this is Salt Valley. Alright, we're at the Fiery Furnace Viewpoint. If we haven't said it already in this video, and I'm sure we'll say it again, if you're going to a national park that has a GuideAlong app, guided tour, do it. It's been super informative and it's made our day so much better. So the Fiery Furnace is called that because when the sun is setting, the rocks look like they're on fire. So let's go check it out. We obviously weren't there at sunset, so I guess we'll just have to go back to see it. We're at Sand Dune Arch Trail. This is another easy hike that's kid friendly. That's the little path you walk through at Sand Dune Arch Trail. So just keep that in mind. This is called Sand Dune Arch because all the stone and arches are surrounded by sand that's from erosion. At Skyline Arch, which in 1940 had a big chunk of debris fall and it made the window inside of it even bigger. So if you come to Arches, you should download the GuideAlong app because it's cool to find all that information out. Let's go check it out. So these rock debris is what fell out of the arch up there that made the window even bigger in 1940. Alright, so we're in Devil's Garden, which is officially the end, is the furthest you can drive in the park. For context, we got in at 6:30ish. We did a few short hikes and stopped at a bunch of places, and it's 11:30 now. So give yourself plenty of time to explore, especially if you're doing any more intense hiking than we did, because we did not do any intense hiking. So let's go see what there is here. only the visitor center and this Devil's Garden area have a bottle refill. So make sure you bring lots and lots of water. This is Tunnel Arch. Was a short but could be strenuous walk.
Starting my day now.
And these are all still timed entry. It goes till
timed entry is still 4. Oof. I kind of wish we got to the park even earlier to enjoy more cool weather. So, don't do this. Don't be those people.
All right. How was your day in Arches National Park?
It was cool.
It was
really cool.
It was far more strenuous than our experience in Rocky Mountain National Park, because it was far more like park here, but take this hike to these beautiful arches.
And even though most of the hikes that we did were less than a mile, well, most of them were less than half a mile. Yeah. It was 90 something degrees today. It was hot and sunny.
Yeah. So
a desert.
Yes, you're in the desert. Bring water, lots of water. The only water bottle refills we found were the visitor center, which is right at the beginning, and then the trail that is all the way at the end. So Devil's Garden is a drive all the way in, turn around, and drive all the way back. So with lots of different stops along the way. But it was so beautiful and so
amazing.
Different.
Yeah.
Than the climates we've been in
thus far.
It
was amazing.
Yeah.
And our GuideAlong.
Yep, we use the GuideAlong app again.
So much information that we wouldn't have.
Yeah. We're not sponsored by GuideAlong.
No, but it's just awesome.
It has made, if you watched our previous video, the Colorado National Monument didn't have a GuideAlong. And I feel like we missed so many like neat tidbits, right?
Yeah.
Like just the GuideAlong gives you like information about how the park was formed or famous like important people in the history of the park or the area. It's just really cool, neat information. And it says you should stop here, but you should definitely stop here. Mm-hmm. So anything else about Arches? Be prepared to walk. I'm at almost 30,000 steps for the day.
I'm exhausted.
we're exhausted.
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
The heat really takes it out of you. The trails, even though all the trails we went on were really well marked.
My arms are tired. Sorry, y'all.
Some were paved and some were gravel. but a lot of them went like this and then like this. So they're not, you need to have
Yeah, they're not super mobile friendly.
Yeah, you have to have pretty good abilities to hike out to places. So
you could see a lot
you could see a
from
lot
the turnouts and doing like get out and look at the viewpoints. But some of the best views were, and we did not do the like famous hike to Delicate Arch, the like 1.5 mile one. We did the like 1/4 mile, middle strenuous, and that was plenty strenuous enough. So, but that wasn't anybody's favorite arch. Dana's was Double Arch.
Double Arch was my absolute favorite.
The sand dune one because of just how you got there.
The walk to the sand dune one was really cool.
Yeah.
Yes, but all the arches we saw were very impressive.
It's just crazy. Like listening to the GuideAlong tell you how they formed, and nature is crazy.
It's really cool.
Yeah. Anything else about arches? Your day? All right, I'm Kirby.
I'm Dana.
From KJF-TravelAdventures. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get notified when all of our new videos drop.
Bye.
Bye.